One, two, three, four. What are you willing to do? You gonna kiss it better? Angels, ancestors, guides, Holy Spirit, what do you have for me on this Thursday, April 7th, on these late night vibes? I'm getting a love message, y'all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think this is a love message. Mm-hmm. The way they want to kiss this better. The way they want to kiss this better. Kissing and makeup is cute, but it's how many times do you have to go through that kissing and makeup stage? That's what this situation's about. I it's overdue, right? The making it better, but I don't think you can kiss it better. No, you're gonna have to kiss this person's ass. Like you're gonna have to kiss their ass in more ways than one if you want back in. Sometimes people are gonna be like, "What? What do I gotta do?" I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. That's what you gotta do right now. If you want this, if you want this, you're gonna have to kiss it better, and you're gonna have to probably kiss their foot, right? Right? As I said, kiss my feet. You know, back in the day, if it's a true king or queen, they tell you get down and kiss my shoe. You see what I'm saying? Kiss my shoe. Angels, ancestors, guys, what do you have for me? Mm, I told you. The vow. Look at this. This is what it was about. The year of the six. About 6 years ago, a lot of I don't like necessary to use the word karma because people think that it's a bad thing, but use it. Okay? The word karma means what goes around comes around. So if you believe in reincarnations and past life energy, and you've understood that, you know what? I know myself enough to know that I can be nice and I can be wrong. So with the vow, this is somebody that was the king. This person was in a relationship already. Whether they were in one down here, literally, like they told somebody, hey, you want to wear my promise ring? Or spiritually, see what I'm saying? But this energy, clearly, they're at fault. They offered you something. You saw them for who they were, right? They only had to show one hand. They didn't even have to show both. You believe them right off the bat, right? They offered you, mm, right? This masculine is a riddle. The fault line. There's cracks, right? You filled it in. Anything that broke, you said, hey, bring that to me. I got the gorilla glue. Some of you divine feminine, when I got the grip, there's the vessel. See what I'm saying? You see that? See how I touch ourselves? That's what I'm saying. The king always comes back home. So this energy, right? If anything, if they couldn't vow to you, they made a vow, right? To the kitty kitty. So they always came back, right? This creating the flame. That's what I said. You guys, this energy, right? If you admit it to yourself before we get into the drop, right? If you admit it to yourself, this energy can create a flame in you. The thought of it. This is like fire energy, right? Especially with fire signs. If you with a fire sign, right? Trust me, you can always go back. Leo energy, have you coming back, right? That king energy, right? Sag energy, have you coming back. Okay? So right here with this, what I feel like is like this person understood who they were, but I think they this is like this is kind of giving me a mirage, right? You hear a scrub in the background? And just sit so no, right? No, right? There's a desert. I felt it. I felt it. I was like, let me just like, where is it? Right? This energy right here and the underworld. This energy was doing work on themselves before they met you too. So that's why it started off, right? Like this, but then this commitment, right? It's hard for some people to continue to sustain, but they can talk about it. Gemini energy, right? So with that Saggy opposite coming forward, right, when it comes into Gemini time, when we come into the sixth energy of that time, the temptations that are coming on, we have retrograde coming too. Bills and scared. Listen, the underworld is a place where you could do this in your dreams. You don't necessarily have to live here, right? And the underworld is out here as well, as above, so below, right? So when I see this energy, this is a time of where if you have left this place, the empty room, see what I'm saying? Meaning, spirit has given you the key. You have right. You've spoken to yourself nicely now. You've done some good healing. You've judged the situation. You're not in this place anymore. Right? Retrograde can call you back here, so be careful. Okay, be careful. This energy is trying to call you back. Call you back for to sign up again. Could be real. I'm not gonna say that this is right. 6 right here. Right. 6 minutes right there. Right. It could be real. I'm not saying, but I'm just like this time. Like you could. Somebody else could be here, or this could. All right. Or this could also be what you are waiting for. You see what I'm saying? The cracks in the line, you're kind of like you're not taking it this anymore. The vessel, you've gone inside within yourself, right? We had starborn, right? So this could be a new rebirthing for yourself. The vessel has like different stages to the vessel. You could have just gone in, right? You could be in it, or you could be ready to come out. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. The unseen. The unseen. See, it's what is not revealed yet. But with this one eye here, I'm also getting a lot of third eye vision. So with the third eye here, I see potential for you already knowing. This is already knowing energy. I'm like, you already know. You already know. You already know. And then whatever you don't know, this person's supposed to come with the truth. And then you're supposed to run this through your chakras, run this through your third eye, run this through your intuition and be like, you know what, that I believe that. I believe that. Right? People want you to believe anything. So they'll say anything, right? Because they feel like you haven't seen it before. Right? There's no way that this right here, this is third eye. This is priestess energy. You can't lie to certain people right now. You see what I'm saying? This is spirit. This is ancestor. That's who told them. The unseen is just as it sounds. Just because you can't see it, it doesn't mean that things are not watching and waiting out there for us, right? And we had the thread yesterday. So after you get the thread, right? This comes to be like the eternal, the doorway, right? The doors, the world, everything is opening. You just have to listen, right? So this is like a clairvoyancy, your guidance, your whisperings, right? We had the inner whisper too, off of the angels, right? Listening, right? Or you could just be unwilling, right? This is when somebody's like, you don't have to physically see it here, right? Do you feel it? Do you believe it? Can you use your intuition? People use their intuition on people in the wrong ways. You see what I'm saying? And if you've mastered your own coming into your third eye, like understanding what you can see to be real, like unseen vows. This is commitments when somebody's like, yeah, I'll pick you up. Yeah, I'll give it back to you. Yeah, I love you. You could feel that. You could see when somebody's like not going to be committed. You could feel it, right? It's called experience, right? You have an experience with the unknown, with the unseen. When somebody's fully experienced with the unknown or the unseen, they don't really need mortal confirmations. You see where I'm going with this? You don't need mortal confirmations. No, you don't. So this love right here is giving me, they're hoping that they can come back to you with keeping what they think is in the dark, and then just you two living in the light. Right? It doesn't really work like that all the time. Right? That would be a la la land. That would be a dream. I feel like you're dreaming with that one. Whoever it is that you're dealing with. right? They are true. They 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 live within the light, right? So they don't want to go outside with you in the light and then have to feel like they're in the dark. So whatever it is that you want to come forward with when it comes to the vow, right? I feel like if you're gonna step to this person again, right? You're gonna have to keep that king energy that was following afterwards. If this is a masculine going to a feminine, right? Whatever that means to you, right? Gender is fluid, right? But I'm getting a true, like, the difference here, nine, right? This, like, you see the Oshun and Shango energy here. See the apple and the orange, right? This is bringing up what the difference, not between you two. We all know that opposites attract. What the problem was. There was a difference of story, right? Right. High priestess of earth here, right? Followed by the obedience, right? There's a difference of stories. You weren't somebody wasn't obedient in the relationship, loyalty, right? You weren't loyal. There was more than one, right? You didn't have the strength, right? There's talks around town. People are like, "Don't you live with this person? Don't you have kids with this person? Right? Haven't you been with this person for X amount of years? Like, are you still in love with this person? Right? Somebody can feel that somebody still is longing for somebody else, right? So I'm getting a lot of, like, Gemini energy. I'm getting some Cancer energy in here. I'm getting Leo energy in here. I'm feeling a bit of Aquarius energy in here. There's something where it's like somebody doesn't necessarily want to be with you or this person anymore. They're ready to come home. You feel what I'm saying? And somebody can feel that. So it's like, right, pop kind of what you want. Okay, that's the only one that she wants. Okay, there's somebody that is. It's like, it's like, this is complacency. You're in a relationship with somebody just to be in a relationship because you can't fathom being alone, but you're not doing the work that you need to do to be the one that you're spiritually supposed to be with. And if anything, consciously, you don't even understand that this is the one that you need to work out your differences with to then evolve with. You were attracted to them for a reason. See what I'm saying? So sometimes we spiritually have these contracts to fulfill where it's like, you're like, how did this person come into my life? You see what I'm saying? Because they were here before, right? The unseen, right, is for you to now. You see, when I say it's not, it's like, go wild, Leo energy. Let your fears dissolve. Yeah, the unseen is like, it's not something that you can force yourself to see. You're gonna have, this is through acceptance. After a while, the differences are so unreal, but you still feel like this primal energy to this go wild, right? This is also, this is when I see this is, I want to kill you, but I won't. So the roar at this relationship is kind of like very scary, but then at the same time, they're not going to do nothing to you. They're really just pissed off, trying to get your attention, right? Let your fears dissolve, Cancer energy, right? Top deck is giving me Taurus energy, know your worth. Yeah. So with a little bit of the retrograde energy, I feel on top of this love message, I feel like this fire energy, right? Heavy on the fire signs, right? Somebody hid most of their emotions from you, right? Somebody hid their emotions from somebody, and most of the unseen tactics that they use to get you, they use to keep you, and what they've used to keep a story going on the outside, it's like it's starting to go wild now, right? And with the water tiger energies, there's one energy I see that's just been sitting by the water, that star, that healing energy, that Aquarius energy. They've been getting the downloads, they've been getting the guidance, they've been getting, the ancestral confirmation. So they're not really making this move yet, although they want to, right? They want to, right? And they also feel this energy here too, right? They're trying to let their fears dissolve through the healing that this, like, them themselves. Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. Yeah, see? Virgo, trust all that will be well. So they're trying to keep this too, right? And they're trying to be open to, you know, this, unleashing their kindest self. If somebody has something to offer you, like an apology, right? You'd be open to that. That's freeing energy, right? But it's also like you can't come here with holes, with cracks missing, right? And then leaving people wondering here with the riddle, still reaching for conclusions. You know what I'm saying? That's a humble person sitting here listening, right? But then I see these hands, right? There's three, right? And then there's an open hand, right? Mhm. 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 And this masculine energy too that I'm picking up on, right? They're starting to see themselves too. They're awakening. Their inner child has tapped into, so they're starting to see how they haven't really been operating truly in, right, their highest vibration, right? So they're letting their fears dissolve. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, could be dealing with a Taurus, right? Because the Taurus energy, right? Know your worth. I'm feeling that we had that this week as well, and the Taurus season that's coming up with the Scorpio energies coming too. This is an energy time for my water signs to continue to keep the pressure on themselves for a second. Yeah, right? Just until the first water moon, right? Because what you were doing, I'm hearing my water signs with what's the work that you're doing, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The work that you're doing is going to, like, you're really gonna get to see a little bit, like, even if you do something now until the Scorpio moon, because the retrograde's gonna be here too, you're gonna be very proud of yourself. You're gonna see a lot of these transformations uh, uh, pay off for you, right? There we go. See, kind of the deck. Accept and love yourself. Focus your mind, right? So loving your differences of yourself throughout this and understanding that that's why you've been giving yourself a hard time, because you can give people a hard time too. You see what I'm saying? A true lover, we're not easy. We have expectations like a monk, right? So what it is that we want is kind of like what we're ready to give, right? When we go back to the vow, this commitment, a lot of times I'm quick to like make a vow towards things and people and situations before they ready to receive, like, to kind of give me, right? I like to like prove myself, so I will vow. And I've learned in this contract energy, you can't really do this, because even though you can foresee or not see in a fair situation, right? Somebody should be able to at least like hold on to some part of this. They shouldn't just let you make a vow. You see what I mean? They should hold on to, because you can't just cut off an arm and a leg and everybody and all the time be okay with that. And you shouldn't be okay with to start off relationships and situations like that thinking that, oh, because whatever it is that you're dealing with is a ruler, or they look like this, or they're hitting like this, that you feel like you need to come with the offering all the time. You see what I'm saying? Maybe that's where it's your fault now. You're like, the riddle is that maybe you should be waiting, right? You're the vessel. You should be waiting for somebody to crack you open and doing what they need to do, right? They're supposed to create a moment, make a date, do more. You see what I mean? No, sorry, that does not light me up, right? That's not gonna get me there. You see what I'm saying? Followed by the give, and then we have the seed. See? Divine Feminine saying, yeah, you're not. Yeah, sorry. No matter what you think, wrap it up. You feel me? Wrap it up. Right? We had Peaceful Warrior, or Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. So when it comes to your differences, you don't have to go wild on communicating how you feel, what it is that, spiritual abundance is on the line, right? Many different ways. And there we go, Orion, manifested miracles. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world, right? So this is the abundance that the universe wants for you. Sometimes it's like if you start to get aligned with spirit and the love that is here for you, the unseen, it's like somebody's forcing this relationship too. This is not the relationship that spirit's having for you, right? After spiritual abundance is don't hate, meditate. Right? So you have to meditate on this, right? Are you forcing this? Do you think there's another path for you? Okay, this is thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my life. So this is not spirit saying that, oh, we don't respect, or we don't care, we're not taking in what it is that you're working for, or what you really want. But it's like, that wasn't working out. Can't you see? You see what I'm saying? You couldn't see the differences. They were too much in a way, right? It was time for some change. So I kind of have an idea, angels say, that about this love that you kind of want, like, who it is that you're asking for. And we all know that there's a lot of this new love was coming in here. Don't get it twisted. But this energy can't come in and truly offer you something, right? Until you, right? Stop avoiding the cracks on the road and start walking on that new yellow brick road to get to this. You see what I'm saying? And allow this energy to get to you, because we're gonna have to learn this one all over again too. But it's gonna be a peaceful time. You see what I'm saying? But this energy right here, the spiritual abundance, this is a new time. There we go. Open your heart on the top deck. Cameo with removing the barriers around your heart so that you can do this again. Trust your vibe. You're gonna know if you like them. You feel what I'm saying? Spiritual gifts, right? Because you leveled up this time, so you're gonna know if you like them or if they're really with you. Your vibes will tell you this time. You see what I'm saying? So you're not gonna be misled. You won't mislead yourself. You feel me? That's why, right? You won't mislead yourself. Let's get into a pleasure oracle because I knew I was supposed to pull one the other night and I didn't. Right? I felt the love in there, but I ended up pulling some. I think I pulled some animals and then on the live, right? But I think it was because of this. So let's pull a pleasure oracle before we chop this up. Angels, ancestors, life. Can I get something from the pleasure? Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. What do you have for the pleasure oracle when it comes to this love message in here? But this person has a lot of love for you, but I feel like they love you because you love yourself, right? And you love, and you've shown them, right? Be a body, right? Be a body. Didn't you know your brain is your body and your body is your brain? To process your emotions, right? From heartbreak, longing, whatever, you must get present in your body. You see what I'm saying? And that's where I feel like the vessel comes in, right? When we had the vessel, when it says get present in your body, that means finding your center of gravity, trusting your breath to nourish you, and feeling all your sensations. Research somatic centering practices to guide you, right? So this is the breath, right? I'm also feeling like the breath. We have mirror, mirror. Most of us, when passing a mirror or reflective surface, will notice something we don't like about our appearance. But in mirror work, the opposite is ritual. It's about looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I really deeply and truly love and accept you. Okay. You got to show yourself how worthy you always were. Mean every word. And if you don't, practice until you do. We had mirror, mirror in the archetypes, right? This is to go back to the read where it says, don't mirror on me. We have sacred senses. Sight, sound, and touch are exquisite senses. Their effects in the realm of passion are obvious. Most of us appreciate them regularly. It's our other senses, smell and taste, that remain somewhat underrated, yet both have a crucial role to play in a historically satisfying libidinous experience. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A sacred senses. This is that tap in. This is the energy where I feel like when asked nicely, Memento Mori. Yeah, you're the antidote. This person now looks at themselves in the mirror and they see you. They see what they've done to you. They see themselves. They look in the mirror and this person, like, they're not happy. They're not happy. They're not happy with their ways, right? They play with the communication. You've asked nicely for certain things, right? And no, this was mostly all about sex, right? This person, you and this person were very passionate together. You guys shared such a, and this is where it's also where the lust is disgusting, right? Because I feel like if you should know when the difference between love and lust. And I think this is where what's happened now through space and time, from the distance of this relationship as well, through somebody putting up the healthy boundaries, right? They've gotten to understand themselves, right? Through even the time of abstinence, right? Not even having sex, or maybe just saying, I'll do it myself, right? I don't need to put myself out there anymore, right? I'm keeping this. I'm keeping myself sacred. So you became this Virgin Mary all over again, right? And even when you ask nicely, sometimes too, right? This is also about like being not, if not being used, you accepting a quarter after too. Like, can I come through? Right? There's so many other things to talk about, right? You have throat chakra with life purpose 22 and 28 with visualization with the third eye, right? There's the eye, right? There it is. There's your two eyes, right? Now with the two eyes of this, like, you know, you're looking. It's like you have to. It's like now the situation with this moon that's coming. This is gonna be a time to not go wild, right? If any settling of any, you know, ordeals are going down, this is gonna be. You're gonna have to do this with peace. Too many things are on the line right now, and this is called your ascension. This is called you, right? The vow to yourself, right? Your life purpose, your dreams are coming through, right? This is what it is, the ascension steps, right? Not everybody's gonna want to go up them CN tower steps with you. They'll be like, let's just take the elevator. They'll be like, you know, every year in Toronto, the CN tower, there's a walk. You can walk the steps all the way up, and they do it for charity. And that's what I'm getting with the ascension steps, right? It looked like angels and masters want to flip over, right? 33. Some of you guys finished your Saturn return. You're coming into your ascended masters numbers. There we go. 2 with the rebirth, right? This is a rebirth energy. hmm Bottom deck is giving me sacral chakra with inspiration, followed by your I am presence, right? Your inner child with the heart chakra, followed by flexibility, hmm divine guidance, hmm the psychic development. You're only flexible now for the simple fact that you're healing. So anything damaging, that's not part of the process. You're standing up against that, right? You could be only inspired by true I am stuff. There you go. I am soul healing. See? The soul healing's right here, followed by the creativity. All this is hitting, right? Self mastery. This is in the lower chakras, and that's why it's reflecting this energy in the root, the sacral, and the solar. It's in the king. This person's hitting you in, right? And then what I feel like, it anchored in the heart here. That's right. It anchors in the heart. Because after it goes up from red, orange, yellow, it goes green into the heart, right? But then it goes all the way back down to the Gaia grid. So after it goes black, then to red. So we went straight in here to rebirth. You see where I'm going with this? Right? It's part of the rebirthing process. So this person didn't that's why I said this, the Scorpio energy that's behind this, it helps. But it only helps if you accept it for what it is. Don't deny it. Right? Don't deny it. When it comes to this kind of spirituality, and when it comes to truth, people that know what they're talking about, and healing, don't knock it till you try it. Some people like, yeah, I already tried that stuff. Yeah, I healed from that. Did you? Right? Are you? Right? There's many, like, just like religion, there's many different paths to take. But you'll know when you're good. You'll know when you're good. And I'm seeing here now that, like, this energy, summer's coming, right? This energy can relapse again. Don't get it twisted. You can relapse again feeling like, you know what? Oh, look at you. Yeah, you the new one, right? I'm gonna do this all over again, and I'm gonna do this properly, right? I'm gonna try my best, right? I'm gonna take a vow, right? No, no. That's what I'm hearing. No, see, cutting the deck at the lovers and the mature woman. 15, 6. No, not this time. Some people can see and feel that. That's why you're gonna probably still be in hermit mode. You're like, wow, when is the next time I'm gonna be like, don't worry. It's not about that, right? It's not about that, right? It's about your spiritual abundance. Bum bum. Okay, spirits like make a focus. Look what dropped. Unexpected income. See? 27. Unexpected income change. Right? This is a month of flipping. That's what I said. After the moon, things are going to expect the spirit, like this abundance is going to drop in a different way. And we spoke about that. Don't look for it in the ways that you may just want it. be open to it in many ways, or spirit would just be like, you know what? Next moon. Next moon. Right? And I guess it is. Right? Thoughts. 16. Right? There he is. The masculine energy thinking about that. Right? Adjudication. Right? 30. This is it. This is it. It's gone to spiritual court. Some of these things have gone to literal court. Right? Some of you guys have, like, you're not taking care of your stuff, so you say, here, what? I'm sorry. Let the judge rule it. I need my money. Adjudication again. I need my money. And, right? I need my money. Message of concern. You got served. Hit them up. You owe. You're getting sued. Right? They're getting garnished. We just get garnished. You see what I'm saying? This is giving me child support. Right? Courthouse. Yeah, this is giving me some child support energy. Alright, great fortune. You're not getting rich off of this, but it is about, like, you getting the help that you need. You know what I mean? I'm getting a little bit of lawsuit energy in here too. Like could be a little bit of domestic. Right? You don't put your hands on people, I'll tell you that. Right? You don't put your hands on people. Occupation, right? Or this could be about work too. Could be like, a little bit of like sleeping with the boss. Right? A little bit of sexual harassment. Right? Sexual harassment at work. I'm getting a little bit in here. A little bit of hush money. Somebody getting a little bit of hush money for this. Or they didn't hush their mouth. Said, I'm gonna get the money now. Right? Somebody was like, no, I can't be a peaceful worry about this anymore. Things need to go on, like, sudden wealth, 11, balancing this out. Some people are really about this, right? In a way, family room, right? Could have been, no, I'm not getting set up. False person. No, I'm not getting set up. This is when somebody was like, oh, they're setting me up. No. This is when you have to think about, like, there's one side, the other side, and the truth. And not all the time you're going to sit there and point the finger at the feminine energy and say, like, they're lying and whatever, because a lot of times the masculine energy gets protected. And listen, and the feminine energy still protects the masculine energy. So all I'm saying is, whoever this peaceful warrior is and whoever came up with this truth, their truth is their truth. That's all I'm saying. Their truth is their truth. And just like what happened to those, when it comes to, like, any situation of the past, even look at the whole Bill Cos thing, right? Those women coming out in the end, listen, doesn't mean it never happened. Trauma hits you later, your throat chakra opens up, you feel like, I want to speak about these things later on. I couldn't speak about it before, but now I'm ready now. It doesn't excuse anything. So that's just before you pass on that Mahat scales, right? You're gonna clear your scales, right? That's all it is. Main male. Courtship. Followed by the false person. The false person. This person knew that they weren't really this is when a snake in the grass comes in, and instead of biting you, all of a sudden you play with snakes, and you're like you've thought you've tamed this one, right? And just like we see, the snake can wrap around its owner, suffocate itself, right? Suffocate you. You ever see that story years ago where the guy thought he was sleeping with his snake, and the snake was just sizing him up the whole time because it needed to, like, be around him to get to, like, understand, like, okay, how am I gonna devour this guy? It's kind of like how that energy came in with the venom. This love situation was like this. Whether it happened to you or you were this person, it's just like, it was for a reason. It was for a like, the riddle. This is where the riddle comes in. This is the riddle. Somebody knew what they wanted from this situation from the jump. There was some type of gain with the spiritual abundance, right? This is why the angels are blessing it back, right? That's why it's moving back in its where it's in its rightful like place, right? To the main male, right? This is a person too. This energy is getting what it deserves, and like as in like they're the main person, and this is the energy that's coming in to save the day. In that, when you look at it, flip your story. But mm-hmm, that's what I'm feeling with that. I want a whisper of love. Angels, ancestors, guides. Can I get a whisper of love? Thank you. Mm. Look at that one. Anymore. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. 38. Right? 38. Bottom deck is giving me love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Right? Acknowledge this as truth. And love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. 43. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this love is not letting go. 111 on the clock. Yeah. This love is not getting letting go. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this energy is sad. This energy is sad. They miss you. They miss you. And they listen to a lot of music about you. A lot of sad songs. Like, so if you feel channeled by this energy, I'm going to tell you that you're absolutely right. This person uses music to connect with you. You probably do it too. That's why it's very, like, try to change your vibration if you have to. Or don't channel the actual message. Like, all those love songs, like with the hangman here and the nine of cups, is giving me kind of like, don't hang yourself by listening to that, right? Listen to, like, you know what I mean? These hoes ain't loyal. That's what I'm saying. Dance it off, right? Flip it up, but don't be going like I just turned on your avenue. No, we can't do that. No, not anymore. I'll tell you that this energy was spying on you though. You had a lot of that, right? I would say like about a couple weeks ago, there was a lot of like more like very like the efforts are off now because people are at home right now. They're feeling the weight, but before they were spying like hard. They were spying hard, right? This is justice and the five of swords. Yeah, justice. Justice is here. This Libra energy is doing it. The ace of swords and the five of swords. Okay, this person, they want to come towards you with the truth, but they're afraid of the like. This is Michael energy. This is Michael energy, right? They're not gonna come with all the truth. So they're trying to figure out how to come to you, but they're like, I don't want to say all that though. Michael's like, the spirit's like, then go back to your bed. Wake up at 3. Like wake up at 3, right? I don't care, right? I'll wake you up at 3, seeing that you can't see straight, right? This Eight of Swords energy. This is look mirror mirror. See it? Looking in the mirror and look at the crows. Look at the blindfold. Look at the chains. That's what this is what this is about. Not accepting the rebirth and the differences within the situation now. Not that it's just over, but maybe there's somebody switched up many times. There we go. There's a Seven of Swords. Can't make it up. Seven of Swords and Eight of Swords. Right? You can't see straight because you don't do things straight. Put it that way. Starting off on the board, you're crooked, bro. This energy's crooked, and they don't see their crooked ways. They still look at themselves as like the one for some reason. They work hard at keeping themselves as the one. They don't care what anybody sees, right? And they'll keep all their shit unseen. And then they come to you with this like masquerade energy. Honesty is essential. They tell people that too. They try to give advice. This energy likes to give people advice too. There's that fake spiritualist bullshit. Going around here going like you're holy, holy, and you're not. You're out here and you do this. You do this. That's what you are. The Seven of Swords. Very deceptive. And then you wait and then I don't even know how you don't like wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth and you don't see that shit. Actually, lies. Spirits like they do. They do. You do see it. You do a good thing of hiding it again when you go back out there. Right? I don't like energies like that. I know energies like this. I was like, trust me. I digress on that one, but I know energies like this. Right? Seven of Cups. Right? These two sevens. Very aware. There's a Venus and Scorpio energy. Purposely having you pick like a fool, giving you bad options, having you making you feel like as if like those are your only options. No, it's not. It's like, oh, like you know when somebody wants to inconvenience you, so they only give you the times that they know that won't work for you, so that you could just say forget it. That's what this energy does too. That's what this energy does too. Nine of Cups. And now they want to come back in, and they're hoping that you are still like have them in mind, right? With the Nine of Cups, they just want to know if you have them in your heart still. You see what I'm saying? Like if you were to win the lottery, would you still break them off anything just because you're still that nice person? You know what I mean? The Moon. They're hoping no matter what goes down, no matter what has gone down, that you're still gonna choose them. With the Moon, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, right? This is it. I hope they still choose me. And this could take the roles. This could be you. No matter what this person has done to you, it's like you don't see, right? You don't see. Honesty is essential, Spirit said, right? Here's a Page of Wands. Anything that they throw at you, this energy will throw anything at you. I think this energy wants you to accept anything too. They're very deceptive. They don't care what they throw at you. They look at you as an idiot. Yeah, Four of Wands and the Nine of Swords, right? This is the energy that I feels like anytime they want to come back, they can come back. And now they want to. This energy wants to, but for some reason they know that they can't. There's we go. There's the Ace of Swords, followed by the Queen of Cups. There's the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. She already knows. She's intuitively feeling what the truth is. She already channeled the truth. She's already been told the truth. You see her? She's sitting there and she's in the water. She goes by the water and she sits there and she gets told everything about this King of Cups. See? This emotional manipulator. He's coming in to manipulate. There's the Lovers with the Six. See? Right? Now you want to come back with the Two of Wands. Now you want to come back and see when Empress is ready, just about to like, she's right. Look, nine of Pentacles. She's good, right? She's good. She's setting things up. This is setting up the parlor, setting up the apartment, right? She's setting up things, right? And there's the Emperor, right, coming here to make a move on her. Temperance, Eight of Cups, yeah. And I don't think you're really angelic about this. You didn't do enough. You didn't finish healing about this. No, you didn't. With the Seven of Pentacles, this energy is when pigs fly. Sorry. I think you're working on no. You're not done. I'm sorry. I'm not here to tell anybody like, don't listen to me. You don't have to. But this energy is not done healing. No. They just put a band-aid on this. They just put some polysporin on this. Okay? They just wrap this up with some gauze. Listen, you need to seek the right type of healing, and you need to go deeper. I'll tell you that this energy needs to go deeper. They're not deep enough. Like when it comes to their emotions and the truth and the unseen energy and their honesty, they're not deep enough. No, they're not deep enough. They're aware of what that stuff is, right? But them themselves in the past hasn't chose wisely. So choose you put it this way, you chose them, they didn't choose you, and this was chosen. So this is why like all this has been starting to like sort itself out. You feel what I'm saying? Because Spirit is done with this. Angels have been done with this. You see what I'm saying? And now it's time for you to, right, be at peace with this is what I'm hearing. It's to be at peace with this. Right? As I say that, looking at Ariel. Ariel's like, yeah, look at me. Right? Be at peace with this. We have the Knight of Cups that dropped. We have the Temperance Angels. There we have the Emperor, right? Making a move, making his move with the Lover's energy here. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Because with the lovers, the Emperor and Temperance. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This, you see, and this is the white horse in the background. You see the white horse? And the flowers, the roses, right? When roses are red. That's what I'm hearing. This is a poet. Roses are red, violets are blue, right? I thought I told you that I don't with you. Here's a devil, right? There's a puppet master coming back in here, right? Coming back in here. What is like, Eight of Cups, like, it's the energy that you don't wait no more. I'm not saying they're a full representation of this, but they have strings attached and cord stuff to things still. So that's maybe them. You see what I'm saying? And they're coming back to you. That's what retrograde energy. You feel me? Nine of Wands, right? And you're like, no, I'm not. I'm not for that. You have your guards up against this. Knight of Wands. It's too fast. And the way you're coming at me, it's fast, brethren. You see what I'm saying? This love is hitting me too fast. Like, where's the truth first? The Eight of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles with the Page. Yeah, right. Now, come on, baby, you're done talking. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this energy wants you to just like hush your mouth about this and just like accept this and get back into whatever it is that they want. Like, like, no. That's what I'm getting with this. I'm getting control issues again. They're like, are you done talking? They just want to get back into the love. They're like, let's just make a move. Let's just no, it doesn't work like that. I'm telling you, this person is like, no, it doesn't work like that. I don't choose like that anymore. I don't choose like that anymore. When it comes to the Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Moon, I don't choose like that no more. Right? Right? These two nines in here, these two nines make this 18, right? I emotionally don't make choices like that no more. Okay, that's what I'm hearing with this 11-11 energy right here. Just because you shake your tambourine doesn't mean I come a dancing. That's what this person is actually saying. So this energy feels it now in the background. They feel it. That's why there's that one, right? Like in the pillows there, can't even rest their head down. Angels, ancestors, guides. I'm feeling a divine feminine on this. hmm I'm gonna say when it comes to this energy, the best thing to do is allow things to continue to unfold. But I'm at a point now where, like, Queen of Outsiders, I have arrived. I'm where I will always be in love. I feel like I do believe that a healthy boundary it needs to be, yeah, a healthy boundary still needs to be here because when I see the Emperor, I do feel like that's, if anything now, this Aries energy that's here. Yes, this person, and keep it like it's the outsiders, right? I just feel like this energy is never going to accept you in a certain way. Like they like to play around with you, but it's like, why do you play around and why do you like say you have love and like for things that you really don't? No, you really don't. Like just like you really don't, right? Like you really don't. And I feel like this is why you yourself are starting to control where you put yourself and your emotions and your time and your love, because you're starting to see that you're a gift, right? Your love is not to be played with, and it can only be played with when you play games, right? The Emperor there, when you play games. So I feel like you're bossing up now this month too, Emperor energy. This is the Aries time for you to take back and you take that checkmate move. And you're like, I like to see like when somebody decides to say that, what, this is challenging, but I'm willing to like see if I can like learn again from this. You're not coming back to just play. You're coming back to like play to learn, right? I've wasted time like going back to situations like you could say it's a game. I already seen it, but I really hoped that we could rebirth. You get what I'm saying? Wasting my time. That's what I'm getting with this energy again. You should be so in your knowing about this, not just because of this, but from experience. Read the energy. You feel like you're wasting your time. You feel like this person's gonna give you the offering. Like you feel like this energy is a king. Like you see where I'm going with this. You feel you're a king like this time. Rabbi, a queen of saintly women. I am in service of divine love. Okay? I move the way love asks me to move. Okay? Okay, the outsider energy is here. That's why you're an outsider, right? The feminine energy, right? You are in service of divine love, right? So you will always be where you need to be. So if you get pushed out, it's because you're moving the way love has asked you to move, right? That's all you're doing. You see how she's holding her torch? There's ain't nothing wrong with that. Sappho, right? The poetess. I love every inch of my body and I love the women in my life fiercely. So this is also becoming the example. Remember I said the divine feminine, you yourself are an example. You're the queen of the pack, right? You have your heart, what you say goes. They like you, like you, and this is about you writing out your stories as well. Scribe or writer, that chicken noodle soup, baby. You feel me? And Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. You feel me? This energy is not gonna take you back because spirit told them not to. I can't take you back because spirit told me not to. I'm sorry. That's what I'm seeing with this energy. I cannot take you back because my guides have instructed me not to. I can't take you back because spiritually where I'm going, I feel like that's a bad choice. I can't take you back because unfortunately I'm dating somebody else and they're working very hard at showing me that they're gonna be my main. Okay? And they'll be like, what makes them so different from me? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, one, it's not all about that, but I'm sorry. They got money, right? I told you I don't want no scrub. You see what I'm saying? And that's what this is hurting now. This energy is hurting because I don't even feel like anybody needs to tell them that. With the self-reflection energy that's going around, people should be able to look in the mirror and see their own worth right now. Okay? And when I tell you, it's either the cookie has crumbled, but leave a breadcrumb trail if you want. But only hungry hoes and hungry hippos are gonna follow that. Okay? Some people are not that hungry. Some people are fasting right now. Some people are doing like I feel that some people are fasting right now because of this energy too. You're like your cellular changes have happened, so you're not hungry. You're not thirsty. You feel me? You're not thirsty like that. You're quenching your thirst, you're doing your water fastings, you're in your emotions, you're doing this, you're kind of like it's helping you with your decisions. It's two of wands and the nine of pentacles. This Aries energy, this is the month that you've made your decision on where it is that you're what you're willing to reach for. Where what you're willing to reach for, where you could see how far your hand and your efforts are going to really go this time. You feel what I mean? And you've done the work. So you're not just really gonna accept the fact that, and this is fast. This is a fast ass person. This is fast. This is love coming in really fast, and I don't really like it because I feel like you should be able to take your time, right? And with the two sevens in here, I just feel like this is somebody that's trying to make themselves happy overnight. And healing doesn't happen overnight. Love doesn't really like it can come in overnight, right? But you're not gonna be able to tame it overnight. I'll tell you that. You're not gonna be able to tame it overnight. With this go wild? No. You hear that? There we go. Usher's like, let it burn. Don't want to, let it go. I feel like I'm gonna end with a message from Spirit. Yeah, there's something about this. Angels, ancestors, guides, what do you have for me? Can I get a message from Spirit? I'll close this up, thank you. There's two in there, my unit. Because there's two situations in here, too. That's what I feel. Like one of them has to go, one of them has to burn. I'm gonna take this one. I don't know why I felt like to take that one. Hopefully that's the one that's gonna chicken winning dinner. We have, there is only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people, but when it is up to you to how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society standards, but you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust. Loving you forever and ever. Mm. And ever. And this energy loves you forever and ever and ever and ever. And I love you too.